Okay, so we're going to continue on your project. And remember last week when you were in here, we added the patterns to your truck. And if you need to still add patterns, I'll have the colored pencils out. And then today we're going to be just doing the fun details. So these are just all food trucks right here. So food trucks generally are pretty colorful. That's why we did all those patterns. You'll see lights on them. You'll see a window. That's where you're going to get your food. That's where you're going to pay. And then sometimes there's an awning going over that. I'm going to show you how to do that. And that's so if it's really sunny or rainy, that you're protected. So we're going to add all those finishing touches today, and you'll most likely need to work on it next week as well. I also have these little sheets here, and they can give you some ideas on how you can do your windows, what you could put on the top of yours. And I would suggest just making your food truck whatever kind of food you like, whether it's ice cream or hot dogs or tacos or any kind of your favorite food, okay? And you'll notice all of them have like a big food item on the very, very top, okay? And so does this one. So this is an ice cream truck. So what I did first, I am going to get pieces of paper. So I'm going to get 2 black papers, and these are going to be the wheels. I do have these little circles. Some of them are really big, but I've got different sizes of circles so you can use to trace, or you can just cut them out. I like to cut them out together, but if you want to do one and then trace it, that's fine. And when you do this, what we were going to do is we're going to cut out the corners first, okay? And those are really little, so I'm not going to save those. Let me get this shape here, and then I'm going to make it a little more round. So I'm going to take it and cut it around. Notice that my shape is turning, and my scissors are in the same direction. And I'm going all the way around till I get it somewhat circular. And then all of these scraps, those aren't worth saving, so we'll recycle them. So if I did one shape, then I would take the second one, place it on the paper, and trace around it. And then you can do your second shape, but I cut 2 at the same time. Then you're going to decide where it's placed, and then we have our glue bottles. I'll make sure to have this all open for you. And you don't need to put glue around the whole top. You just kind of figure out where you want them placed. I kind of like them like this. So I can just put a little circle there, a little circle here. I didn't use a ton of glue. And I'm going to give it, notice that they're kind of about halfway through there. And then I'm going to hold that down. Okay, so the glue bottle, when you're finished with it, should just go in the center of the table so that somebody at your table can use it. Okay, then I can continue to work on those. Maybe I'm going to add the circles in the middle here. Maybe I'm going to work on my window. So my window, I'll show you how I did that. I chose a white piece of paper, and then I glued it onto my paper like that. Then this one, I decorated it. So I did some stripes on mine. And then I colored every other one in. And then on mine, on the edge, I kind of gave it a scalloped edge like this. Then before I glued it, this little top part, I just folded it just a little bit so it created like a tab. Then I put glue on that tab. And you can kind of see here, I put glue on the tab, and then I just held it down. And then this, when it's down, it looks like that, but when it's up, it's going to give it a nice little cover. I took another piece of white here for the window. This is the front windshield. Maybe I'm going to take my colored pencils, and let's see, I'm going to get a black. Maybe I want to outline this windshield. Oops, that's okay. And go all the way down. I did the steering wheel here. Maybe I'll take like a a blue, and I'm gonna do little streaks. That's just to show like reflection, okay? So those kind of details you can add. Also on mine, after I have my window and the little window here, I added the top. So mine's gonna be a little taco stand. So I have the blue sheet of paper, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of, kind of stuck to it already, but I'm gonna put a little glue there. That's gonna be my taco. And then I can go back in here, and maybe you can see some taco meat coming off here. Maybe I'm going to have some lettuce. Maybe there's going to be some lettuce out there. Maybe I'm going to have cheese. I'm going to use kind of a, let's see, the orange works. It works okay. Maybe I'm going to put some yellow on it too. And mine's not standing out quite as much as I'd like, so I think I might go and get some paper and use paper for that part. I could open this window here and draw a little person serving the food. On this one, they have a little black piece of paper. They wrote chocolate vanilla twist cone. They wrote the price for everything. They have, on theirs, they have a little light here. I could have like a little bumper, so maybe I'll get this blue piece here and do like a bumper and at the front and the back of mine. So I can see my bumper here and put a little bit of glue on it. So it's just all about layering and adding your details. So I didn't use very much glue. Then you're gonna set that in there. I kind of have it sticking a little bit out, because if you notice on your car, they always stick out a little bit, okay? Then I can have a little bumper back here and cut that. Maybe I'll have something right here in the middle, maybe not. So it's just, I'm gonna put a little glue this time on that paper. Kind of like that a little bit better because then I didn't use too much. So keep adding your details. You can have a door handle. You'll see that I drew kind of like the door there. I can use my pencil. I was gonna grab my black. Blue works. I can have the door handle drawn. Okay. I can have all sorts of details, extra windows, and I could even have like a little shelf here so that you have somewhere to put your food. So just have fun with it. You probably will get as far as me, maybe you'll get farther in adding on the wheels and the other little details, and right up here as well. So hopefully today, I'm hoping that you get your wheels, at least the black part, cut and glued. I'm hoping you get your window, maybe your the front window finished today, and then the start of your big thing on the top. So that's going to tell everyone what's in your food truck, okay? So have fun with it, and remember, I'm not expecting you to finish it. You'll probably do the finishing touches next week.